Peace. I'm back. My name is Marsha Noonebu. I'll be using the Noonebu Tarot deck as always. You can visit find9news.com for a deck and much more information there. Liberation information. Free, or you can buy the books. Download the PDF, or you can buy the books. That's available on find9news.com. This reading is going to be about two other African males who have joined Ibrahim Traoré. One of their names is very hard for me to say, so I'm just going to use the last name, which is Tchiani. He's from Niger, and he is a general. The other guy is from Mali, and his name is Assimi Goita, and they both have joined forces with Ibrahim Traoré as far as booting the French and getting their people and the land and whatever else needs to be done in order. Doing it ourselves, for ourselves, by ourselves. And I'm going to do a reading to see the energies of Assimi Goita and Tchiani. Again, Tchiani's from Niger and Assimi Goita is from Mali. He is a military leader and Tchiani is a general. As you already know, Ibrahim Traoré is a captain. So these guys have some military background. I see it as being necessary, but let's see what the cards have to say. Is this a positive link? What is the energies behind what's taking place with these three men? I'm just gonna go, what's the energy behind Tchiani, the general in Niger? Let's feel out his energies. See what we get. First card, the Noonebu Divorce Advice card in reverse. This is the Noonebu Divorce Advice card. It is in reverse. Some type of separation going on here by the looks of the card, and that's what is attempting to be made, separating ourselves from those who benefit from us and we don't benefit. Looks like a separation going on, a divorce. But let me read it. Okay. For a law to be truly law, it must be enforceable and enforces when necessary. Divorce not only makes a mockery out of solemn vows, but the society that permits it as well. Divorce is especially bad if small children or adolescents are involved. Do not make the vows and promises that indeed you cannot or do not intend to keep, because you are responsible for them and must account for them directly yourself or indirectly through your descendants if the penalties of commandment laws miss you. So there's no reverse for this, but in reverse we can say that there's a split taking place. There's a departure. Something's breaking apart here. This is an advice card, and the advice in this card was basically, don't make promises that you do not intend to keep. And most of these people that come and bombard Africa do not keep their word. They get the best of Africa, and we get the the worst, the least of Africa. So that's what this card represents. Separation. In the positive. The next card, the True Culture card in the upright. True Culture. Original home of the Pygmy gods and goddesses. Future site of African Noon Kingdom. Revelation 21 verses 2 through 4. Noonebu will be there in Afro-Upu. Families united, happiness, a renewed Africa for Africans. Noonebu laws established again. In reverse means a society is sick and dying with no guiding reasoning. Well, this was upright, and it is very positive because it's speaking about Africa and what it will be like in the near future. Future site of the African Noon Kingdom. And you see Lake Victoria right there. Noonebu will be there in Afro-Upu. Families united, happiness. A renewed Africa for Africans. Renewed Africa for Africans. That is the plan. That's what the future will look like. I know I want to be happy and home and comfortable. This is a great card. Interracial marriage card in reverse. Interracial marriage card in reverse. Let's see what it has to say. In Noon science, this is not allowed for scientific and genetic reasons, plus the nature of the races. When humans do this, they take away the image and likeness of their ancestors on both sides, creating hybrids by way of miscegenation. The negative sexual forces of Leviathan has caused this to happen amongst humans. In the reverse means someone has violated this law. Well, we know it's a separation. Well, we know that the French, the Chinese, whoever else is over there are trying to make things interracial. I don't know if you guys seen a couple of months back, maybe a year or two ago, where the Chinese men were impregnating all them African women. That has to stop, and it will stop once we see our men over there in Africa putting them 10 toes to the ground and being firm to take back what is naturally ours. This won't be going on. This is unacceptable, and you're breaking nature's laws when you do this. But as far as business, we were also mingling and giving them permissions to do so many things against us. It's horrifying, even up to date. So this interracial stuff is not going to be happening. Each race will be going to the land they come from. That's it, and that's all. Okay. What am I gonna pull? I'll use these real quick. No, now I'm gonna pull on Mr. Assimi Goita. Let me feel the energies on him. He's over there in Mali, and he is a military leader. Okay. So far, so good with the general from Niger. I'm going to try to say his name. I'm going to put the spelling up on the screen. I'm going to try to say it. Abdourahamane. Abdourahamane Tchiani from Niger, and he is a general. Now we're going to go into see what's going on with Assimi Goita. He's from Mali, and he is a military leader. What's good? What's good? The Heart of the Universe card came in the upright. Heart of the Universe. Let's see what it do. Provides heat, light, life, flow, breathing, oxygen, mentally, spiritually, ethereal, and physically. In reverse, it's King Apex, Keystone Predator energies. Hunter, keeps law together. Leader, maintains structure, animalistic style. The Heart of the Universe. It provides heat, light, life, flow, breathing, and oxygen. This sounds like it's going to be a relief for the African people to become comfortable on their own, in our own land again. We can breathe. We don't have to be so reliant on others. We can rely on ourselves. Mentally, spiritually, and physically. It starts in the mind first. And again, these three men are putting boots to the ground and staying firm. No more. It's over for all the violations and the disrespect and the money's being made out of Africa. It's over. The Heart of the Universe. Heat, life. You can breathe again. That's what we need, that assurance. The next card, Xenu and Xena card. In the upright, this is a mankind card. I'm going to read it. Mankind is all people with straight hair. And they're over there in Africa making moves. For many, many years now, they're being put to a stop. Things are being halted. They must go. These brain new god and goddesses are creators of all kidneys and bladders in mammals, reptiles, primates, and mankind races. This card supports fluidity of those mentioned in their habitats over others because of the zodiac animal powers. This covers business, family, economy, spiritually, etc. In the reverse, these past aggressive energies become super predatory and destroys everything. Well, this card was upright, and this is a mankind card, and mankind are the main races that's over in Africa violating the land, violating the people, and violating the properties that Africa has, the gold, the oil, whatever we have over there. They violate everything, and we know this. This card supports fluidity of those mentioned in their habitats over others. Over others. That's not going to happen anymore, and that's not their habitat. Africa is our habitat. Anybody with genuinely woolly hair on their heads is African, and that is not mankind's habitat. Because of the zodiac and animal powers, that is the stronghold of Leviathan. That's what that means. It's over. No more fluidity, no more eating off of Africa. Things are being put to a halt. So far, it's so good. So far, it's so good. The next card is the 6 West Cataclysm. It came in reverse. 6 West Cataclysm in reverse. Solar prominence. Excuse the noise. My window's open. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. Anyway, solar prominence, explosion. Leviathan arrives. World flood of 6 ether gamma radiation of sexual energies, scientific energies of death of all suns, planets, and satellites. Everywhere. Spirits become invisible and negative. I'm going to start over. 1 second. Excuse me. Solar prominence, explosion. Leviathan arrives. world flood of 6 ether gamma radiation of sexual energies, scientific energies of death of all suns, planets and satellites everywhere. Spirits become invisible and negative gradually. Sexual urges begin. A pass card, start of human races, death, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Beginning of evolutionary forces. Gamma radiation, mutation of original creation. This is a pass card and it's very negative. The energies are very negative. And we've been getting dragged and beat and violated and not standing up for ourselves because we couldn't. We didn't have the means. We didn't have the mental power to do so. And now that's changed. The energies have changed for the positive. And we could see that through the 3 men that I mentioned, who are over in Africa attempting to clean up shop. And the men have to put their foot down first. And you'll see women supporting them. And that support between a man and woman is very powerful. Very powerful, whether you realize that or not. It is very powerful. Continue on and see what's these cards here have to bring. So far, so good. I know I shuffled for a long time. I'm trying to eliminate doing so long shuffling. It's just a habit. So let's do this. First card, the Hierophant in reverse. In reverse. And the upright is laughing, but upside down, I don't believe there's anything going to be funny. Let's see what it reads in reverse. The Hierophant. Hierophant in reverse. Where are you? Okay, the Hierophant in reverse. Outdated systems or ways of thinking, dogma, rebelling against societal norms, abuse of power, stagnation, ego-based leadership, a need to connect with spirit. Oh my goodness, this just hits home. This is everything that the mankind race has been doing to Africa and its people for a very long time. Very, very long time. Outdated systems. Abuse of power. Ego-based leadership. So they give us a little bit here, but they take a whole lot back over there. Right now, France has lost billions of dollars since Ibrahim made that power move. They lost mad money. The economics is about to shrink as well because they were eating off of us. They were eating off of us. Yep, that leadership kept going and going and going. It's outdated. It's over. Y'all not getting away with that no more. What's the next card? 3 of Pentacles in reverse. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see what it do. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Not accepting loss. a need to heal, being stuck in your grief or sadness, not seeing the part you played in a loss or, oh, I'm reading the wrong one, y'all. Child, I'm reading the wrong one. Hold up. Three of Pentacles. How'd I get over there? I ain't got nothing to do with a pentacle. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Oh, keeping all the bloopers. I'm not perfect. Anyway, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Difficulty working with others, a need to listen, selfishness, pushing your own agenda, not trusting your partner's ability, ego, and cash. There's a lot of selfishness, and the French have their own agenda. Take, and give the African people scraps. They were surviving off of Africa's resources. That's what happened. Now, it's difficult for them because we don't want to work with them. You didn't listen. It's a lot of selfishness. Ego clash. I wouldn't say it's an ego clash. It's right versus wrong. That's basically it. I said ego cash, but it was ego clash, excuse me. The next card, another card in reverse. The Sun in reverse. Shining big, bright, and beautiful back there. The Sun in reverse. Ooh-wee. Let's see what it do. Delays, negative mindset, self-doubt, or lack of confidence. A need to tune out a negative mindset to find inspiration. Well, there's a delay with the French's resources. It's over for them. Delayed with their airport. There have been major delays. Time to find inspiration. That's right. Inspiration. Noonebu is here. Everything starts in the mind. And these three men are doing their best to their ability. The best to the best. They're doing the best that they can do. And it's working so far. To the best of their ability. Yes, yes. This fell out. I'm gonna let it sit right there. Okay. Changes are being made. Yes, they are. There was already an attempt on one of these black men's lives. Mankind, time is up. It's time for the hands to change from white hands to black. It's time to move over. And low morals. Yep, low morals. That's what was taking place by the mankind race. They didn't do unto others what they wanted done to themselves. They just did for them, no matter what it took. No respect. And they've done a lot of damage to members of our race. I don't even want to use the words, but y'all know what's been taking place. There's a lot of stories out there. I'm just going to flip the bottom, see what it's talking about. Sun God Uraeus card in the upright. The Java Island card in reverse. The Universe Bladder card in reverse. Okay, where am I? This was upright, the Sun God Uraeus card. Jutar's in the back, she represents justice. This is an African card. What are we doing? What are we doing? Messy. This card symbolizes the Ethiopian Ankh, life, godhood, priesthood, I always mess this word up, sovereignty. Able to do good like all the original gods and goddess orbs, demigods and demigoddesses incarnated in human form. Perfection, and reverse its punishment for people doing wrong, imperfection, and scapegoat powers. Sovereignty, that's the word I messed up. And that's one of the goals here. This card symbolizes the Ethiopian Ankh. We are Ethiopians. Life. This is a good card. Very good card. In the upright. The next card is the Java Island card in reverse. In reverse. Secondary origins, physical birth of 6 ether beings. Ape-like man, woman, primitive, wild, curious, learns from watching, trainable, friendly, charming, energetic, carefree, innovative, strong, determined, enthusiastic. In reverse, it's aggressive, violent, lack of patience, cunning, vain, sloppy, and territorial. This is a mankind race. And I'm going to read the reverse again because it's aggressive, violent, lack of patience, cunning, vain, sloppy, and territorial. Very. But their time is up. They have to get off of our territory and go back to where they came from. No more eating off of Africa. Take your aggressive, violent selves back to where you belong. No more eating off our resources. The Universe Bladder card in reverse. The Universe Bladder card in reverse. Water powers, storage powers of waste release expansion, messenger, protector, barrier. In reverse, uncontrollable growth, infection, inflammation, burning mentally, spiritually, and physically, bloody bacteria. Yeah, The French, the Caucasian, the Chinese, uncontrollable growth. They was trying to get in there and make Africa theirs. Their language, their food, the disrespect of us being underneath them like servants. Oh, inflammation. That's painful. That was painful to hear. Imagine having to go through that. That's inflammation all day. Yeah, they have to get out of there. Uncontrollable growth, infection. They were infecting Africa in more ways than one. Bloody bacteria. That does not sound good at all. At all. Don't fall. Oh. Live, love, and laugh. That's our near future, African people. That's our near future. Yes. Live, love, and laugh. In denial. Only ones in denial is the mankind race. They're in denial. They can't accept the changes. Negative energy. Negative energy. Betterment on the way. Betterment's on the way. Message from Spirit. New beginnings. It's just beautiful. Insecure and unsure. That's where the French or the mankind races stand right now, because these three men and many more are going to follow are putting boots to the ground and staying firm with their requests, requirements, and whatever else they got going on. Now we're making the other races uncomfortable. They've been doing it to us for quite some time. Shadow work is needed. I don't know where to apply this. Let's put it over there with the wrongdoers. Do some shadow work. Sarana. Uranus is in the building. Uranus is in the building. Yes, she is. Let's see what energy she's supplying. One second, I gotta look. In astrology, Uranus is associated with the energy of change innovation and rebellion. It's thought to represent big picture long-term change and is often associated with surprises, creativity, and scientific genius. This is beautiful. This is real good. Uranus, Serana's in the building. Her and Utah, also known as Jupiter, showed up in the reading today as well. Associated with freedom, change, and originality. And we are the original people of Africa. No one can take that from us. It's enough. Y'all been taking too much now. The bottom of this card is solving problems. That's what's happening right now. The bottom of this card is money. Money is changing hands. We'll be taking care of our own selves soon. The bottom of this card, troubles are over. We're getting there. Our near future is looking bright. This was a beautiful read, I'm telling you. The Noonebu advice, the Noonebu divorce advice card. We're getting divorced from those aliens over there in Africa. They're illegal aliens in our home. We're divorcing them. We're moving forward. The heart of the universe. Flow, breathing, oxygen, mentally, spiritually, and physically. We're moving upward. We're going to be flowing and doing what we need to do as a race without handouts. That's the near future. Mankind, it's time to stop eating off of us. It is time to stop eating off of us. Most definitely. This card supports fluidity of those mentioned in their habitats over others because of the zodiac animal powers. The stronghold of Leviathan. It's cracking. It's getting weak. True culture. Happiness. Love. Of self and kind. Family. Unity. True culture's on the way. Afro Upu. Oh yeah. Incarnated. The negative cataclysm at 6 West. Nasty, negative, Leviathan, sexual energies. Energies are changing. Interracial marriage card. There's nothing going. This is over. Africa is not accepting this. It is unacceptable, and it is one of the laws of nature that if you break it, death will become. Death is near. I want to read this. In Noon science, this is not allowed for scientific and genetic reasons, plus the nature of races. When humans do this, they take away the image and likeness of their ancestors on both sides, creating hybrids by way of miscegenation. Negative sexual forces of Leviathan has caused this to happen amongst humans, and the reverse means someone has violated this law. This is unacceptable. We have to break away from this mentally, physically, and spiritually. We only do business. We don't sleep with each other, okay? We only do business. And soon as we get to the true culture, that's how we will be moving. We'll be moving just like that. Yes, indeed. That's how we'll be moving. Java Island card. This is a mankind card. And this is their island. This is their home. Secondary origins, physical birth of 6 ether beings. This is where the home of mankind is. Be aggressive and violent amongst each other. Leave us alone. The Universe Bladder card in reverse. Inflammation, infection, uncontrollable growth. Yeah, they were coming over there in Africa strong and wrong. Yep. Uncontrollable growth. It's being controlled now, ain't it? For sure. Sun God Uraeus card. You see Jutar in the background? Her and Sarana showed up in the video. Big up, aunties. Big up. This card symbolizes the Ethiopian Ankh. Life, godhood, priesthood, sovereignty. Able to do good like all the original gods and goddess orbs. Demigods and demigoddess incarnated in human form. Perfection. And we all could see that we out here able to do good and we're somewhat sticking together. Let's see if the rest of the nation joins up and just puts boots to the ground and be firm and get Africa right and black again. Unity begins in the mind. It's not physical. This was a good read, and thanks for joining me. Have a good rest of the day and be safe. True peace.